Yehovah Eloheinu Zvaod, Kadosh, Kadosh, Kadosh. Please fill me and lead me and cover me with your Ruach HaKodesh, that I may speak your written words with boldness to those who listen. I ask all these things in Yeshua HaMashiach's name. Amen. We'll start with the Shema. Listen and obey. Children of Yehovah, pay careful attention and respond. Yehovah is our power and authority. Yehovah works in unity with himself. You shall act upon your love to Yehovah with your power and authority, with your thoughts in mind, with your entire body, and with all the muchness that you have. Yod, Hey, Vav, Hey. Hand, behold, nail, behold. 1 Samuel chapter 10. Then Shmuel took a flask of oil he had prepared and poured it on Shaul's head. He kissed him and said, Yehovah has anointed you to be prince over his inheritance. After you leave me today, you will find 2 men by Rachel's tomb in the territory of Benjamin at Zilzah. They will tell you that the donkeys you were searching for have been found, and that your father has stopped thinking about the donkeys and is anxious over you and asking, what am I to do about my son? Go on from there, and you will come to the oak of Tabor. 3 men will meet you there on their way up to God at Beit El. One of them will be carrying 3 kids, another 3 loaves of bread, and a third of skin of wine. They will greet you and give you 2 loaves of bread, which you are to accept from them. After that, you will give to Yehuvah of God, where the Plishtim are garrisoned. On arrival at the city there, you will meet a group of prophets coming down from the high place, preceded by lutes, tambourines, flutes, and lyres, and they will be prophesying. Then the Spirit of Yehovah will fall on you. You will prophesy with them and be turned into another man. When these signs come over you, just do whatever you feel like doing, because God is with you. When you are to go down ahead of me to Gilgal, and there I will come down to you to offer burnt offerings and present sacrifices as peace offerings. Wait there 7 days until I come to you and tell you what to do. As it happened, as soon as he turned his back to leave Shmuel, God gave him another heart. And all those signs took place that day. When they arrived at the hill, and there in front of him was a group of prophets, the Spirit of God fell on them, and he prophesied along with them. When those who knew him from before saw him there, prophesying with the prophets, they asked each other, what's happened to Kish's son? Is Shaul a prophet too? Someone in the crowd answered, must prophets' fathers be special? So it too became an expression, is Shaul a prophet too? When he had finished prophesying, he arrived at the high place. Shaul's uncles said to him and his servants, where did you go? He answered, to look for the donkeys. When we saw that they had been found, we went to Shmuel. Tell me, please, said Shaul's uncle, what Shmuel said to you. Shaul answered his uncle, he told us that the donkeys had been found, but said nothing to him about the matter of his being made king. Shmuel summoned the people of Yehovah in Mitzpah. He said to the people of Israel, here is what Yehovah, the God of Israel, says. I brought Israel up from Egypt. I rescued you from the power of the Egyptians and from the power of all the kingdoms that oppressed you. But today you have rejected your God, who himself saves you from all your disasters and distress. You have said to him, no, put a king over us. So now present yourselves before Yehovah by your tribes and families. So Shmuel had all the tribes come forward, and the tribe of Benjamin was chosen. He had the tribe of Benjamin come forward by families, and the family of Matri was chosen. And Shaul, son of Kish, was chosen. But when they looked for him, he couldn't be found. They asked Yehovah, has the man come here? Yehovah answered, there he is, hiding in amongst the equipment. They ran and brought him out from there, and when he stood among the people, he was head and shoulders taller than anyone around. Shmuel said to all the people, "Do you see the man Yehova has chosen? That there is no other like him among all the people?" Then all the people shouted, "Long live the king!" Shmuel told the people that what kinds of ruling should be made in the kingdom. Then wrote it on a scroll and set it down before Yehova. After that, he sent all the people away, everyone to his own home. Shaul, too, went home to Gibeah, accompanied by warriors whose hearts God had touched. True, there were some scoundrels who said, "How can this man save us?" They showed him no respect and brought him no gift, but he held his peace. How can we learn to love our Creator after reading this awesome 10th chapter of 1 Samuel? We can know there is something to pouring oil over someone's head. Ask to be anointed by Yehova for his use. Listen and act on the words of Yehova. Aim to prophesy if that's something Yehova gives you to do. Ask for the Spirit of Yehova to fall on you. Trust that Yehova will turn you into a new person. Trust that when Yehova is with you, you can do what you feel like doing because he is with you. Offer your daily life as a sacrifice to Yehova. Do what the written word of Yehova says to do. Trust that Yehova will give you a new heart. Seek for the Spirit of Yehova to fall on you. Seek to prophesy if Yehova allows. Proclaim the words of Yehova to his children. Trust in Yehova to rescue you from evil people. Accept Yehova as King of Kings. Trust in Yehova for salvation. Submit yourself to Yehova fully. Know that Yehova chose Shaul as well as the people chose to have a king rule over them. Set your life before Yehova for him to see and direct. Ask Yehova to touch your heart. How can we love others as Yeshua loves us? We can proclaim that salvation is found in Yehova. Bear one another's burdens. We can do what the written words of Yehova says to do. Produce spiritual fruit: love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, humility, and self-control. End with the Aaronic blessing on this Shabbat, this Sabbath, using the name. Yehova will kneel before you presenting gifts, and he will guard you with a hedge of protection. Yehova will illuminate the wholeness of his being toward you, bringing order, and he will provide you with love, sustenance, and friendship. Yehova will lift up the wholeness of his being and look upon you and will set in place all you need to be whole and complete.